Well, hello everyone, welcome to another planty video. It is me, Desiree, and I thought it would be fun to do a little 1-year update on my Steve's Leaves haul. I almost forgot what I was going to call it. So about a year ago, a year and 2 months ago to be exact, I bought some plants on stevesleaves.com, and I thought I would just share with you how they're doing a year later. I did do a 6-month update, and I'll link both of those videos down below in case you just want to see the plants getting unboxed and see the prices and stuff like that, and see how they were when I first got them compared to how they are now. I will insert some little pictures and stuff though so you can kind of see the difference. And one thing that I feel is missing on the YouTube plant world is, or are, updates. Like, I want to see more plant updates. I want to see updates on the hauls and see how the plants are doing, see how you've been caring for them and all that stuff. So I thought I'd give you a year update on these plants. So let's do the most hilarious one first. So I did buy a philodendron branditianim. It's right here. It was beautiful, it was nice looking, but this plant, I just could not get a handle on it. I bought it because I saw a couple people talk about it and they said it was really, really easy. It's just like any other philodendron. You know, regular watering, let it dry out, normal lighting. Like, there was never really any special instructions that anyone talked about, so I thought I could take care of that plant. So I did get it, and it just slowly died and died and died. Leaves turned yellow left and right. And this is that plant now. I know, it's a propagation. This is literally all that's left of that plant. There's one leaf left that's yellow. Like, this is the same thing that happened on every single leaf of that plant. It would just get like this dried up end here, and then slowly the whole leaf would turn yellow. So I attempted to save whatever was left, and I was talking about in my video, my plants I'm sick of video, that if there's a plant that's not doing well and I hate it, I'll just throw it away. But every now and then there's a plant like this that I think I'll just try to save it. We'll see what'll happen. So this has been sitting in this water for months. I bought this little propagation station back in June or July of last year. And I want to say I put this in there not long after I got this. So it's been sitting in here for a long, long time, and it barely has roots on it. So let me put the water down at least so you can see a little closer. So little tiny roots, like here's a root, that one's pretty long there, and it's growing a leaf in the water, as you can see. But this is the best that the plant is doing. I don't know if much is gonna come from this little stick, but this is that plant now. A year later, this is all that's left. Would I buy this again? Yes, I would try this plant again. I've been seeing other people find it at Lowe's, and I've been kind of looking, but I haven't found anything. Well, I did find one last year, but it was like really, really bad looking, like a lot of Lowe's plants are, so I didn't get it. But if I find another one of these at Lowe's for a decent price, I would like to try the plant again, because sometimes it might just have been the plant. Maybe the plant wasn't in the best shape to begin with. That's my year update, but I would buy that plant again. So the other plant I bought was what was this called again? Syngonium reverted green mix. So this is that plant now. It was a lot fuller when I got it. A lot of the leaves have died off. Actually forgot to take my Christmas ornament off of this plant. A lot of leaves have died. I don't know why, it just has. And it's very viney and wild, very bald on the bottom, a lot of dried up aerial roots and stuff, and all the leaves are here at the top. I considered cutting this plant and like chopping all of the leaves and propagating them. Let me turn off that light real quick. Sorry, didn't realize that light was still on. Anyway, I've been considering cutting all the plants like right here, like this little bunch here, where all these little aerial roots are sticking out, putting them in water and growing some roots on it and replanting them to kind of make a new plant that's lower down here rather than, you know, a foot of vine and then one leaf at the top. But even then, I think the plant looks really cool the way that it is, just kind of wild and long. I do have a stick in here kind of propping it up because these were just like laying all crazy. And I have this sitting in my front room right next to the window, and I think it looks kind of cool. I don't know. I would buy this one again because even though a lot of the leaves have fallen off and most of the plant only exists here at the top, I'd buy it again. I think it's been a fun plant. It's kind of wild looking, and let me know what you think. Should I cut this and make it like a new smaller plant to grow out? Because I'm kind of thinking of doing that now. But I do like the way that it looks also. I don't know. Doesn't it just look cool? I don't know. Let me know what you think. What would you do? But that's my 1 year update on that. It's doing good. It's doing good. I still like it. But my favorite one from the haul is hands down the monstera siltepecana. This is that plant now, 1 year later. I think this is so beautiful. Like, look at this beautiful design on these leaves. It just has like this really deep green veining that makes the leaves look so beautiful. They're like a regular, they kind of look like they have texture on them, but they don't really. They just feel like a regular, like, soft leaf. But the veining on the leaves is what makes it really beautiful. They have a really nice, slender kind of shape to them. And this plant, I've never really seen anyone have this plant like hanging around. Usually it's like growing up something. But I have this plant sitting back here, actually right here on this shelf. And I love that these ones now are kind of hanging down here. But look how they grow. Isn't that really funny? So it's hanging, but it's like curving back up like this. And it has a bunch of little aerial roots growing on that little vine. I think it's a really cool plant. It's beautiful. I do have a stake in this one as well, growing some of it up this way, and I'm letting some grow down. That way it's kind of going in both directions, and it just looks like a really awesome, full, long, tall plant. Like, I love everything about this. I think it's really wild and cool. I would buy this again, like, no doubt about it. If I saw this in real life, like at a store, I'd buy it in a second. It's been the easiest one out of all the 3 plants that I bought, because the syngonium, a lot of the leaves have fallen off. Obviously the branditianim, it's only 1 leaf now. This one is so easy for me. It's really similar to, I think, a pothos. Like, I just let it dry out all the way, and then I water it. I let it soak, like sitting in a basin of water, and I let water soak up through the drainage hole, and I let the water just completely saturate the soil. I put it there on the shelf, and I leave it there until it gets dry again. That's kind of it. You know, I don't give it any supplemented humidity. Maybe you can kind of tell because there's like a crusty leaf right here, but that leaf's all the way at the bottom, like in the soil, so maybe it's just like the oldest leaf that's gonna fall off. Same with this one right here. But other than those 2 crusty leaves, this plant does really well. It doesn't really get that dry tip or anything like that, even though I do let it get all the way dry. The lighting I've been giving it is just what's coming in here through the west window, and I love this plant. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Would recommend, and I would buy that again as well. So that's it. That's my little Steve's Leaves 1 year later update. So that's it. That's my quick little update on my Steve's Leaves haul. Let me know what you think. If you have any of these plants and your care is different than mine, let me know, especially with the branditianum. If you have this little plant, let me know what you're doing to take care of it, because it's hanging on by a thread now. I don't even know if it's gonna do much living in this water, but let me know what you think, and let me know if any other plant updates you would like to see. I have one coming on my plant arena haul. I'm just waiting for like 1 more month to kind of show you how the plants are doing, like at least like 3 months later. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.